programs. Download the app now by visiting christianradio.com.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. Very nice to have you along with us today. We are here to remind you that small business is big business. Your business is our business. And we've declared 2018. Actually, it wasn't us that declared 2018, but we are jumping on the bandwagon. The year of the micro influencer. We will help you build your brand using the radio. And for more information on how we do that and all of that, you can go check out youontheradio.com. That's youontheradio.com. And in the meantime, it is so nice to be back. You may notice, though, that my voice is the only voice on the airwaves today. We're playing a little tag team, Angel and I. I was in San Diego yesterday. Actually, not yesterday. Over Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And came home over the weekend. And Angel decided that, well, that's a good time. We got through the week. It's a good time to find out what the real definition of under the weather is. So she reached out to me this morning and said that she's just not feeling all that groovy. So she is resting, and we're grateful for the opportunity and that she can do that while I am here on the air with you. As I mentioned, I did go out with our friend and contributor host, Robert Johnson, to San Diego, California last week. And I'll tell you something. I learned so much. I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about Robert. I learned a lot about his business and his clients, and the prospects that he's working to develop. But more than that, I came back inspired and motivated because I was reminded of how much I truly love the beach. Is there anybody else who gets that? Do you love the beach as much as I do? If you do, comment below. Let me, and when I say comment below, I'm also broadcasting live by way of our Facebook page, facebook.com/Experience Pros. Would love to hear your comments and thoughts on that. You can also call into the program. We're going to keep the phone lines pretty much open all day long. It's 303-632-4160. That's 303-632-4160. And if you have a conversation piece that you want to bring to the program, if you agree or if you disagree with the points that we're bringing, I encourage you to call. It's a safe place that you can call, and we can have a cool conversation on what is happening in your world. I want to talk a little bit about some things that I learned from the beach, and I Googled the phrase lessons learned from the beach. And I did so because I wanted to know, am I the only one who goes out to the beach? And you'll notice that I call it the beach. I don't call it the ocean. The ocean is the great body of water, right? We have lots of those. But the beach is where the water meets the land. And I love the beach. I love hanging out right there at the water's edge and so on. And I was, I think, at the Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, where it really just kind of hit me how much I grew up in Orange County, California. I miss the call of the waves. It just, I don't know how else to explain it. But some things that I learned, and frankly, some of the things that I found on searching for lessons learned from the beach also apply. So I thought I'd bring a couple of these. Found a website called talentedladiesclub.com, talentedladiesclub.com. This is not what you think. But I did go check out this. And the idea of it was, do you love the idea of building a business that runs without you? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to go back to the beach whenever you want, however often you would like? Or if it's not the beach, maybe for you, it's the mountains. Maybe you enjoy the winter months and the sports and so on. Maybe you enjoy hiking or rock climbing or something like that. So the beach is what I'm talking about, but it's interchangeable in a lot of ways. Would you be able to manage your business from anywhere in the world? That would be really cool. And, the technology exists for Angel and I to do exactly that. We have the technology to do a live remote from anywhere. We've broadcast from Cancun and Cabo San Lucas, as well as a number of other local areas here in the Denver area. We've all had this dream about building a business that runs virtually by itself when we're not there. Now, there's a couple of things that we need to address on that side. First of all, productivity tips to work from the beach. It's cool to build an organization that works without you, but I don't know if it's very rewarding in the sense that, we got into the business because we love doing what we do, right? So, some of the productivity tips that you can get if you want to increase your, I'm calling it beach time. You can call it whatever you like. Number one, you simply have to delegate. Delegation is such an important piece, folks, because when you delegate to, or some people use the word outsource, right? When you outsource or delegate your job responsibilities, then you realize that you are not the only one that can do what you do. And when you realize that, and it's a good thing, I know a lot of business owners get a little freaked out about that. They're like, yeah, but what about my job? I mean, that's my job security. If I'm the only one that can do what I do, then nobody else can do that. That's good, right? No, it's not good. Because when you get to that place and you delegate things out, you realize, hey, I am now free to do more things that I love. How many of you love bookkeeping? Now, there may be some accountants and CPAs in the crowd listening to my voice right now who say, oh, yeah, absolutely. But, that's not the great majority of the people. How many of you love marketing and advertising? Oh, some people might say, I love that. Social media, I love that. But not everybody does. Some people get into the business just because they like making cookies or whatever the case may be. You need to delegate. You need to build a team, whether you're employees, subcontractors, or vendors. Spend time making sure that everyone that you work with is going in the same direction. And team building, it's a really important piece to the ongoing growth and structure of your organization. Find the tech tools that work for you and your team, right? There's so many tools out there today that we can use to leverage our presence. And if there are tech tools that are useful to shave time or become more efficient, by all means, do that. Turn alerts and technology off. Yep, I said off. Keep in mind, I'm reading from the website talentedladiesclub.com. And it's probably easier for a woman to turn off. And I don't mean this disrespectfully at all. I just know that guys are completely addicted to their tech and would rather sever some form of appendage than to turn off their tech. And that's my only point. And then Angel, if she were here, would agree with this one. Schedule everything. If it's not in the calendar, it doesn't exist. You've got to schedule everything. Works way better than a task list for most people. By scheduling everything, both appointments, travel, prep time, project work on your calendar, you create visuals that allow you to see more easily your blocks of time. Where are you most efficient? Where are you anemic? How do you work that together? And the most important thing, according to talentedladiesclub.com, is to schedule downtime, to actually block out time that you're not doing the work of your business. Now, think about that for just a minute, because that's complicated, but it's where the separates the men from the mice, right? It's the real thing. If you can block out your free time, then you are truly in control of your schedule. If you can't block out your free time, one of two things is probably true. You haven't tried it, right? I mean, we can talk about it all till we're blue in the face. But if you haven't tried it, then I agree with you. You probably can't do it. And second of all, if you've tried it and it didn't work, I tell you the same thing my dad told me when I got to the beach the first time, and that was, if a wave knocks you down, you get right back up, right? And so block out your free time. Make sure that you have a time where you can say, I'm not taking calls. I'm spending it with my family. I'm watching a movie. For me, I'm reading a book. For me, I'm taking a walk. For me, maybe that walk is on the beach. If it is, call me. The phone line is open, by the way, 303-632-4160, 632-4160. And if you want to call and converse with us about any of the programs that we're gonna do, or the guests that we have on the program today, would love to hear from you. You will help keep the conversation going, so don't hesitate to go ahead and bring that phone call. When we return, more positive business talk. That's what you've come to expect. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network, empowering you to build your brand on the radio. You on the radio.com. Back after this.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
Gina here. There are two ways to zip up your house for this winter. This way.
Or you could